Hey everyone, it's Sherry with Mature Beauty Studio. And today I want to talk to you about mature skin. So let's get real. There's a time when we all look in the mirror and say, is that really my face? What happened? I'm 63 and that time probably came 10 years ago for me, where I realized there was lots going on with my face that I didn't recognize anymore. Things were happening like age spots, like little things like that from spending too much time in the sun, little spots like that, redness, this under eye stuff, purple, green. What is that all about? I don't know when this happened or why this happened, but it does. We get older and we have wrinkles and lines, and our eyes maybe become hooded. Our skin tone changes. And you know what? That's just part of aging. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. We're getting older, we're getting wiser, we've had children, we've lived full, rich lives. And we have to love who we are. There's nothing wrong with that. I do love myself. I love the way I look. I love the way I feel. But I want to be the best person I can be. I want to look the absolute best I can with what I have to work with now. And when I discovered Mascara Beauty products, I finally found it. I mean, I'd been kind of trying all these different foundations and different things that I thought would be the answer, and nothing really worked for my mature skin. I've often gone into Ulta and Sephora and places like that and asked for advice, and quite honestly, I felt like I was invisible going in there. So when I found this and it was something that worked, it was easy to use, I thought, this is it. This makes sense. And the reason that I'm here and I'm selling this product is because I found something that works for older women. And I just want to share it with everybody that I can, because it's hard at this age to find a product that feels good on your face. It doesn't look fake and thick and cakey. It just brings out the best of our faces and our features. So with that, I'm going to give you just a quick demo of what the products are, how easy they are to use. So it's kind of amazing because everything comes in this little compact. So when you order your product, they're going to come in little tins like this. You basically pop the tin out, put it in your little compact, and there's all kinds of different size compacts too. This happens to be the basic starter kit that I got, and it includes my main highlight color, my brightening highlight, this is my contour color, and then lip and cheek. And that's basically all you need for a full makeup look. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It's so much easier than carrying bottles and jars and all this kind of stuff. It's all in one easy compact. You basically get one brush if you want more than that. There's certainly different kinds of brushes, but everything can be done with one brush. Mascara Beauty has these awesome brushes. They're two-sided, they're super dense, they're professional, and they make a world of difference in applying the product. So I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of kind of how I start my day with just an everyday natural look, and how I deal with some of these issues, how I do some color correcting, even out my skin tone, and just kind of bring some dimension and life back to my aging face. So let's get started. First color I have is something called Mango, and this color is great for color correcting. I'm just kind of dotting my finger right in that cream. And these are cream foundations. They're super highly pigmented. You barely need anything. So that's totally different than foundation, where you're squirting a whole bunch in your hand and kind of covering your face, and you have this full cakey appearance, and it always feels kind of heavy on your skin. Once you get this on and blend it, it doesn't feel like makeup. It feels like your skin. It looks like your skin, like you just have healthy, glowing skin. So I'm going to take this Mango on a few spots. There's a little age spot I have. I'm going to kind of just put it there and see if I can camouflage those a bit. Then my nose has, some redness too, so I'm going to just kind of put that around in those spots. Any place that I see some discoloration, I'm going to just give that a little shot of Mango. And you can see already how that kind of, color corrects those areas. Next thing I'm going to do is use my main highlight. My color is Amber, and whenever anyone gets started with Mascara Beauty, they work with an artist to get color matched. So I would be happy to do that for you. You simply send me a picture of yourself. no makeup on in front of a sunlit window. And don't be worried. That picture is just for me. It will be kept private. I know when I first got color matched, I was scared to death to send that picture because it was like, oh my God, I'm exposing my bare face and it's not pretty. But you know what? We all look like this. This is what happens when we age. It's okay. No worries. So anyway, you get color matched. And what I would do is pick out for you that main highlight color, a brightening highlight color, contour color, and then lip and cheek is kind of up to you because we have a lot of beautiful lip and cheek colors. And that's kind of personal preference. If you like pinks or reds, or you like more of the brown tones, neutrals, we have all of that. So my next shade is going to be my highlight, which is my main color. And I happen to be using a color that's called Amber. And that's what was chosen for me as my color. And then I'm gonna just go around and just kind of dab that in. I barely touch my brush into the cream. And they just blend like so amazing. It's crazy the coverage you get with this stuff. Each of those little tins that I showed you, these just little tins, they last for months and they cost $14. So when you run out of one tin, if you run out of your main foundation first or your lip and cheek, you just order what you need. You don't have to buy a whole bunch of stuff. You just get one of those tins, replace it in your compact, and you're good to go. The other cool thing, free shipping, honestly. Like, who does free shipping anymore? You know, Amazon does, but you gotta have a Prime membership. This is free shipping. So you can just order whatever you need. Okay, so you can see I'm kind of just going in, dabbing, getting that coverage that I need. And you notice I haven't gone back under my eyes because that's where my brightening highlight is gonna go. So I'm just gonna kind of leave that alone for now. Okay, so I got a nice kind of clean flat coverage right now, like I would do if I had foundation. But I want to take my contour, and this is what's really gonna add some dimension. So we're gonna lift those cheekbones up. It's kind of like we're adding a push-up bra to our face and lifting those cheekbones up. So there you go. That's my analogy for the day anyway. So I'm dipping in this darker contour color, and I'm kind of feeling where my cheekbone is and going right under it, that kind of inset where that is. And I'm just gonna give that a little scoop. So you can see I kind of squeeze my brush together to get it dense, and then just give it a little scoop right under there. And that's gonna add some dimension to my face because our faces aren't flat. So when you're wearing regular foundation, you're just flat, you're one color. That's not who we are. We wanna look like real people. I'm also gonna take that contour color and kind of put it on my forehead to bring that down and add some shadow up there. So again, I gotta be careful I don't get by that age spot. And if I cover it again, I will just give it a little touch of mango up there and cover that baby up again. The other place to put some contour is kind of right under your jaw and your chin. And you don't need much. It's gonna create that shadow. And then we're gonna run it right down our necks like that and create that nice shadow. Okay. And I still haven't blended this out yet. I will do that in a minute. Then I'm gonna go back in and find my color that's just my highlight color that's gonna go here and add that light to my face. So it's really gonna like pop. You're gonna notice when I put that on, things start changing. So my color for my brightening highlight is called Aura. So I'm gonna just kind of go in by the corner of my eye, side of my nose, and then bring it right around here. And again, I'm using the pointy end of this 30-second hack brush. I love this brush. It's the first one I bought, and it's just easy for applying. So you can kind of see I kind of made like a pie shape there where I'm going around there. You can see already kind of how that brightened that area up. Just dip my brush in. I can't believe these creams. I mean, honestly, you hardly need anything. And they just blend right in. So I made that kind of pie shape there. The other place I'm going to put my brightening highlight is right here. I'm just going to kind of bring that up, and then we'll blend that out in a minute. And right down here. a little bit of my Cupid's bow. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and blend. So I'm going to take this big fluffier end, just kind of blend. You don't want to have lines or streaks. And that's what's so awesome about cream. I mean, honestly, it just blends right in. And you can see with the contour, I'm pushing that up a little bit, not down. So just kind of push that right in. And don't smear it and take it all away. Just kind of stipple it in and blend it up. Now with the jaw and chin, I'm going to pull that right down. Now you can see my little, yeah, that thing came back again. So I'm going to go back in. I kind of took that away with the contour. So I'm just going to touch that mango up there. Make that go away. Yes. Okay. So look at the coverage. Isn't that amazing? Like sometimes I'm shocked, like how much this changes my skin tone without looking cakey or too much. Now I'm going to grab a little color. So remember in our little compact, this is a Lip and Cheek, and I love these colors because they work for so many things. So I'm going to take that Lip and Cheek, and again, I'm just touching it. I'm just touching it. You hardly need anything. And I'm just going to put that right on my cheekbone. So just dipped my finger in. And this color is called Ruby. I think this is just a lovely color. I think it's gorgeous. So I want to make sure I have enough. And again, stipple. Kind of go down the cheekbone. Into the apples. And I have some big apple cheeks. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And right now this might look a little hot with the blush, but you know what? Sometimes you just need to let that sit for a few minutes and kind of, once we go in with our perfector sponge and kind of blend everything, it'll die down a little bit. The other place I like to use that brightening highlight is kind of right here under the brow bone. So I'm going to just put some of that right there. And the other thing I like to do with my main highlight is also, again, I'm using my fingers. You can use the brush. You can use your fingers. Doesn't matter. Whatever's easiest for you, whatever you feel more comfortable with. You can see sometimes our eyes get so kind of discolored. So it's important if we're doing any eyeshadows that we get a nice clean flat canvas there. So I use a highlight there as well. Now, remember the contour I used under my cheekbones and up here. I'm going to use that for my eyebrows because it can be used for so many purposes. And this part to me is like so cool. Whenever I do my eyebrows, I'm like, yes, it's amazing. I'm coming to life again. I feel alive. So this is what I look like right now. Just wait, ladies. There's some eyebrows coming. So I think this is awesome. I take this little multitasker brush, just kind of a tiny little tip, and I'm just doing little tiny strokes just to fill in those eyebrows because, yeah, that's another thing that happens. Those eyebrows get a little sparse. So I don't get why like hair doesn't grow in some spots and then it grows in other spots, and I don't get that. But anyway, yeah, that's what happens. It's all good. So look at that. Sometimes I can't believe that. Like what a difference that makes. Like my eye totally got lifted up with that. And then I think also using that brightening highlight under the brow, that's a game changer. So you can see how easy this is to use, right? I've never been a big makeup person. I would find some foundation to kind of cover stuff up, throw a little blush, lipstick on, a little mascara, and call it good. But that's all I really knew how to do. And once I found this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can totally do this. If I can figure this out, you can figure this out too. I think you'll love it. All the ladies that I've met of all ages, honestly, love this makeup, but especially for mature skin. I think that's been an area that's just been lacking in the makeup field, is finding something that works for skin and discoloration and all that. So, and see, I got my eyebrows on. It's coming together. I'm going to do just a really quickie little eyeshadow for you. Some days I wear eyeshadow, some days I don't. Sometimes I just do basically 2 colors just to give it a little something. So I have my eyeshadows in another palette, and these you can buy in these little tins. So again, you can pick out whatever colors you want. You don't have to buy this huge palette that has tons of colors that you don't like and maybe 2 that you do like. So you pick out the ones you do like, put them in your compact, and when you run out of one, those are $12. So honestly, you can get what you want. You don't have to have a whole bunch of colors you don't want. I'm going in with a really light color, kind of an all over lid color. This one's called Sabrina. So this is just, you can just kind of see it's very fair. And the older we get, our kind of our eye area gets so like crepey. So we have to be careful. I try to use mostly matte shades. I'll use a little bit of shimmer, but you can't get crazy with the glitter, or it's going to really bring out all that crepiness. So this one's Sabrina, and I like it just because it's a nice light color. Kind of evens everything out and brings some light up there. Again, this one is the Eyeshadow Everything brush. Cute little brush that I'm using. Just kind of give it a little wash. Okay, so I got some decent coverage there. So what I want to do now is take a transition color. So a little bit darker color, and I'm going to put that in my crease, and I'm going to go a little bit above my crease, because when you have hooded eyes like I do, you need to go up a little bit. So I'm going into a color called Bubba, which is like really a cool fall color. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of a rusty, goldy color. I like it for fall. So I'm going to go just kind of in there. Keep your eye open. And then just keep going up a little bit higher. Because if you'll see when I close my eye, it gets lost. So I need to bring it up. We need to go above the crease. I don't have those eyes anymore, ladies, where they're just all perky and alert, and they just start closing up, but it's okay. Keep telling myself, it's okay. I mean, if I use this makeup and I can feel good again, nothing wrong with that. So, kind of wash that on. The eyeshadows are awesome because you can go darker, deeper, whatever you want to do with them. I'm going to leave it at this because this is kind of good daytime. I don't need a lot more color than that. So again, I'm going to go in that crease, kind of blend it, and then go up a little bit so it shows when I close my eyes. Okay. And then if I want to bring just a little bit of depth to the eye, I'm going to put a little bit darker color in the crease, and I'm going with something called Oak. So I'll go ahead and put that one in. This would be fine just the way it is, but I'm going to just show you another look. So I'm just going to press that dark color in and bring it down. So just like that. So I'll kind of press that in. Now I got to look in the mirror, sorry. Don't have my readers on, so once I have it there, I'm just going to take and blend. And it's important to have really good brushes. That's where you don't want to skimp. It's like when you're painting a room and you buy high quality paint, but you buy the cheapest brush there is. You know what? It's not going to work. I mean, it'll work, but it's just not going to be as good. So I really love these brushes. So you can see sometimes when you do eyeshadow, you get a little fallout, and that's no worries with the cream makeup because I'll get that brightening highlight back in there. So last thing I like to do with my shadow is put a little bit of lightness in the corner. So I have something that's kind of white. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it, a little shimmer, and that's called Unicorn. So I'm going to do that in the corner and just kind of bring it into maybe a third of the eye. And what that does is it draws your attention to the center of your eye. I just think it's really pretty. Get a little lightness right there. And again, I'm going to just blend that out. A little swirly. See? Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay, remember I mentioned kind of covering up my little messies that I made with my eyeshadow. So I'll just kind of go under here, and sometimes I have to just stretch that skin. It gets a little saggy. So stretch that, pull it out. And you want to be careful not to tug a lot on your skin. That's really important. That's why I try to do more dabbing than pulling. So you don't need that. Okay. Then the next thing I like to do is give my eyes a little bit of a liner, not too heavy, because again, for mature eyes, we don't want a lot of sharp, hard edges, dark lines, anything like that. So I'm going to go with this multitasker brush that I use for my eyebrows. I'm going to go in with that same contour color that I used, I contour my eyebrows, and I'm going to go ahead and use that for a liner as well, because why not? I have it in my compact and it works great. So my lowers, I am just gonna take that brush and just do right at the edge. Maybe come in a third with that. We don't want to get too dark, too heavy-handed. So I'm just gonna give that a little shot right at the edge, because I need to bring some more attention to my eyes. Okay, actually I'm gonna just do one eye at a time so you can kind of see what that looks like. The top line, I'm just gonna give it just a touch of liner, and again, as close to the lash line as I can be. And you can also tight line too, and I'll show you how to do that on another video, because that's kind of a nice way to do this as well. And if you want, you can just swipe it up a little bit. Okay, and then remember that brown, that kind of oak that I used right at the corner, that eyeshadow? I'm going to take that and I'm going to just bring that down here, just a touch of that. And that's called the halo effect, where you kind of bring that shadow, that darker color down just a little bit. Okay, so you can see the two eyes with the liner, without the liner. Kind of a big difference. I think it's a big difference. I like it. I like a little liner on my eyes. Some people don't need that. I happen to kind of need that just because I have dark hair, dark eyebrows, and I think for my eyes to pop, I need to use a little liner. Everybody's different. So I'm just showing you what I do. You can play with this makeup and do whatever you want to do. And that's the key. I mean, just play with it. There's techniques to learn, but there's really no right and wrong when it comes to colors and things. Whatever you like that makes you feel pretty, you go for it, girl. That's the name of the game. We just want to feel good about ourselves. Okay, so I put that over there. I'm going to give myself a little bit of that oak underneath to do that halo underneath. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, I'm going to give myself a quick little mascara. Finish it off. If I can find my mascara. All right, here's one I just got that's kind of cool. I had to order this online. This is one of those new ones. It's called a tubular mascara. So it kind of coats your eyelashes. And it also, the thing I like about this kind of thing is it doesn't give you the raccoon eye. So you don't have the drop off where it gets dark under there, because that's always kind of a problem for me. So this does not do that. It lasts all day. It's a little harder to get off. You have to take a really warm washcloth and kind of hold it on there and loosen it up. And then it'll come off in almost like little pieces, little strips that come right off your eyelashes. But that's okay. I'm willing to take the time to get it off. Almost done. Okay. All right. Before I put my lip and cheek on, I'm going to show you the Perfector sponge. So this is kind of the holy grail in finishing your makeup and making it stay. So I'm going to use some of my Stay setting spray. And I'm going to just spritz that little sponge. And I am just going to press around. And this is the final step in really setting your makeup and doing that final blend out. Because we want to make sure that that cream is all nicely part of our skin. This is the part that makes it kind of like your second skin. So kind of just press that in, flip that around, make sure you're getting that setting spray in there. And I love this sponge. I've tried the Beauty Blender. I've tried all those crazy sponges, and there's nothing like this one. This one is really like a little marshmallow, and it works so well at just kind of blending and making everything stay. And it really gives you that kind of luminous finish. All right, so I'm gonna pop on a little lip, and I'm gonna go back to the same one I used on my cheeks, which was Ruby. And that's kind of my new fave for fall. I like a little bit deeper, richer lip color. So I like to just put it on with my finger. Yeah, I like that color. Yeah, sassy. Okay, final thing, the illuminator, the mighty illuminator. And you don't have to do this. I just like it. It gives it just a real little pop of light. An illuminator just kind of brings some light to your face. There's cream and powder illuminators. I happen to be using Pearl, which is one of our cream ones. And I didn't think I would need this when I first got this makeup, so I didn't buy one. And then I saw all the other ladies and how beautiful they looked with that little shimmer, and I had to get it, and now I love it. So you can kind of just see how that catches the light. It's very subtle, but it just gives you this kind of luminescence, which I think is beautiful. The other spot you can do this is just kind of at your nose, just to kind of reflect light there. And your Cupid's bow. And if you want, even up there. Again, these are kind of light reflective. The whole idea here with the contouring and the different colors is because we don't have flat faces. We have color, we have different colors in our faces, and we want to look as natural as possible and bring ourselves to life. So that's how we do that using this. So that's my quick little look today, but you can see from beginning to end. And again, I was yakking and yakking and yakking, so I took a lot longer than I normally do. It usually takes me about 10 minutes to put my makeup on, but I've been talking to you. So that's it. Get this little compact. Let me color match you, pick out colors that are just perfect for you. And I can help you with any issues you have. If you have mature skin, you have wrinkles you're worried about, or age spots, or melasma, redness, any of that stuff. Honestly, I have seen it all. We can work with anything. This just helps you be a better you. And I think that's kind of what we're all looking for. We're not looking to look like 20-year-olds. We want to look like us, only we want to glow again. So that's what this does. So let me know if you want a color match or anything else I can help you with. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like me on Facebook at Mature Beauty Studio. And look forward to seeing you for more videos in the future. Bye, guys.